comrades and dear friends, welcome to our beautiful country, our beautiful Republic of Tecnovakia. And in between episodes, the party secretary does not rest. He constantly, with the support of the people of the nation, of course, thinks up new ideas and new concepts to make our republic run more efficient. And that I did, and I think I want to move, because I was considering like planning for this episode how we're gonna take this food production and alcohol production, make it active, and switch our workers from here to there. And then I realized, well, I did plan to ferry stuff from this silo to over here. But why do that? Why not think a little bit bigger? And why not just plant a new agro farm right here? That thing doesn't need workers. It'll free up a little bit more space over here. And all it needs doing is readjust these fields a little bit. So that is that is what we're gonna do, because it only actually means for us that we need to, well, we'll lose a little bit of sowing, but yeah, it's not too bad, and we need to buy a few more crops. But the production over here should be kicking in now, so I think it's gonna be okay. We'll just lose the 2 fields there. Plant the new agro farm and then move all the vehicles there. We don't need to buy any new, and then we don't need the silo anymore. We don't need the road cargo station anymore. We can actually get rid of this and this, and then we'll have space over here for these distribution centers, and we can expand our beautiful city just a little more. Okay, so that's gonna be task number 1. Task number 2, though, I did realize somebody forgot to supply power to these buildings here. It's a bit embarrassing, but if you don't do anything and everything yourself, that's just what happens. So we do need power over there, and I think we'll we'll build a little power switch, maybe just right here. Redo that line a little bit because I have that OCD tendency anyway. While we'll add it, why not prettify this a little bit? It doesn't cost much, and it does so much for my mental sanity. So how about that? Okay, so now we got an extension here. I could have pulled an additional cable there, but I think we'll be fine with splitting the one we have. And then we actually need to plan a couple more houses here before I can... Which one was that? This one here, right? No, the bigger one. 12, 43, where's the bigger one? Was it this one? Yes, this one it was. So we'll plan a couple of these, just so I don't place the power supply and then I can't fit any more houses, or we have to redo it again here, and then maybe a smaller one here. Since we have to redo the road here anyway, might as well go ahead and do that. This one, yes, nice. Actually, you know what, if we... Okay, now I have to... Yeah, if we squeeze those a little tighter, we could actually fit that in and have the road not change too much. But for that, we need to buy out the power wires here. Okay, so not this here shouldn't collapse. And now we can build these residentials. Where was I? This one. Yes, yes, yes. Really like our new district here. Like so. And then we can build a... Actually, that's very bad quality. 76. Should we just close it off with a prefab flat? I think we should. It fits in here so nicely. Let's just do that. I don't put any more road connections on here for reasons, and I think we'll have a second road go along here, like so. No, that's not what I want. You should connect here. Okay, we have that road here, and now we can actually fit in the electric substation. We do have power here, though. Where do we get that from? Okay. Yep, that was a bit... do I want to put it like this? Or do we squeeze it in here? No, these guys also don't have power. Jesus. Small clinic without power. Yeah, that was a bit of a blunder, I guess. So we'll just put it here, right close. And that should supply any house in the city. Across the street. Come to here. And then connect it like a shoe. Could have built a switch here, but whatever. This is okay. And we also need to buy out this, and that should improve the quality of living in here greatly. Okay, so that is... What do you want now? No job, not able to participate in any sport. You know what? Before we leave, we actually build one of the new sports playgrounds. We have a lot to choose from. So how about a little basketball court? Yep. We don't need that house here. I'll just remove that and put a little... Where is it? Basketball court with a fence. Like so. If we do it like this, we... No, it looks a little bit boring. What else do we have? We have a stadium. Oh, that's a little high. Volleyball. No. Yeah, I think we'll do it like this. Then we can squeeze in a couple... I would like to do it like this, but I don't trust... Well, let's try. I don't trust this, like I'm afraid that the Earth will be visible in here, but we'll test it anyway. We can switch it around if necessary. Okay, don't need you, don't need you. Are you guys auto-searching again? Yes, you are. You are too. You are too. Okay, great. So where was I? Oh yes, another thing I need to do... Yeah, we'll do that first because it's quick. Actually, we'll do that one first because that takes longer to build. Okay, switching my mind, changing my mind every 2 minutes. So first of all, we need asphalt roads through all of this. To be able to do that, we'll bring one up here. Actually, let's do it like this. Yeah, that's mostly straight. Okay, we can build you. Can we build this here? Not quite sure. We have an asphalt connection here. We could actually already asphalt this. Yeah, I think we should do that. We'll just bring a dirt road. Okay, maybe... Where can we bring one? Does one fit here? Almost. Maybe we can squeeze it there. Ooh, that's tight. So far so good, but now we can't connect it here, right? Oh, we could connect it here. And here and here and here and apparently not here, but we could fix that, I hope. Ah, what's wrong here? Come on. Don't make me work so hard, game. Okay, we'll just do it like this temporarily. There we go. Okay, so now we have a road here. We just need to buy a piece of the road until here. We'll buy out this one. And then the rest here can be built by our great construction office. Why can't we build this? Like so. That should still be possible to access. Okay, so once we're finished here, we can actually have a road connection there. And then we'll probably have to buy out this part. Well, we'll see. Okay, so that's that. Now, we do need to cancel these fields. Sadly, we need to cancel both of them to fit our new agri farm. And we also need to cancel... Okay, why don't you put in second gear? Thank you very much. Okay. We also need to cancel here. There we go. Okay. So now we can place the agri farm rather closely. Like so. And then we can actually connect that right away here and bring around a piece of road like so. Yeah, actually we'll do it like that. And then have a connection like so. That looks pretty, doesn't it? We'll have access here, access there and everywhere, and all we need to do now is find some new spots for our medium fields. And we could just bring one in like this. We could put a lot of small fields in here. Don't really like that idea though. Yeah, we'll probably redo this. Probably redo this. Oh! Demolish this and redo this entire section here. Because it's just very, very, very inefficient. And while we do want to build pretty, we do also want that to be somewhat efficient. Okay, so we'll have one. Of course. Mm-hmm. 1, 2. I have a field here. We could have 2 fields like this, or a couple fields like this actually. The big one, no, that doesn't properly work. Could have a couple like this. That loses a lot of space as well, no? What if we just do them like so? And then have a couple here. And then we'll remove this one and put a big one on here. Yep, I think I like that one. We will need to redo the road just a little, but That's okay. Probably is cleaner if I remove all the... There we go. Probably is cleaner if I remove all the fields and redo them. But for now, I think we don't need to be that dramatic. We want to keep some of it. Yep. And who knows what we can squeeze in here. I mean, there's always something you need. Okay, now if we can find a... yeah, it's really, really, really hard, at least for an idiot like me, to build straight roads in this game. There we go. With nice, pleasant to look at curves. Just very, very challenging. Okay, we'll have a connection here. And once this here is harvested, we'll actually remove that and put a big field here. That should fit in just nicely. Yeah. We can actually do two. Okay. Could also remove all this jibber jabber and just do 1, 2, 3 big fields. Yeah, probably I want to do that. So we'll leave some space here. I like. And to be able to guarantee that, we'll remove the road here. I hope you guys can still see, because it is about to get dark. We'll just do the road like here. A little more to the left, just so that big field can fit in. Let us see if it can. Yeah, it would be able to fit in here. Okay, so once we remove this stuff, and then we can remove this one for a big field. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so now work continues here. And we can speed through the night. These houses should now be illuminated. Yes, they are. This here's getting constructed. We finished all our little road projects here. Currently working on this patch, which is pretty cool. So we can set up almost soon we can set up that gravel line, but not yet. We don't need it yet anyway. Okay, so now we do need to get this rail situation sorted a little bit, and I want a signal. Probably here is good. Maybe here. Maybe one here. We'll have to remove these later, but just for construction, because I can't reach this part with this rail construction office. So I need to go all the way over here, take these guys and manually assign this. And they should be able to come over there. Let us see. Where's that guy? Yeah, there he comes. Nice. Okay, and then that's gonna take a minute or two. And he's gonna go all the way over here and build that patch of railroad. And while we're at it, we might also continue this a little bit. I wish it would snap to the grid. Really wish it would do that. Okay, so now we're at a crossroads here. How are we gonna come in there? This line... We're probably gonna redo that a little bit. This line currently is just a service line for the rail construction, which is okay, but we need to Like this here needs to become our incoming track. So we'll move the outgoing track over here. Yeah, I need to give this a little bit of thought. I don't do this on camera because it's just gonna be hum and haw and hum-de-haw. So, but what I can do is bring this in here, which is just gonna be temporary. Look at me speaking British. It's gonna be temporary. And I'm gonna place a couple of signals. I hope I can find these later. Actually, we just place one until somewhere. Maybe here for now. And what we then need is for this line to come in here. I probably have to do this a little smarter in the future, but for now this should work. And I can then start working on this as well. We do have two. So yeah. Now this guy. Yeah, see, that's a problem. Because now he will come out. Start working on this. Okay, so that works actually. He will go on that. Actually, do we have a better... No, we don't. It's not the greatest. Not the greatest of solutions. So he will work on this patch. And in that time, this part here is dead. Once he's on here, this should be free though. What was that? Why did you get reset? Can't place a semaphore here. No, that's great. And now we have a problem. You need to change the direction. Okay, I think I need to rethink that. Let's remove you. Let's see. So this here is free, this here is free. So we want probably a chain signal here. Or we want a mixed one. Chain in here. Like this is red if one of these is red. This is gonna be weird. Yeah, I think I'll do this off screen. I seem to be too stupid to figure it out. You should be able to go on this here now. Oh yeah, this is complicated for my brain. And there's the second one. And you can now not go there. Well, at least he can start constructing that. And the other one's gonna be on, off, on, off. But that's not what we wanted to do. We wanted to start over here. We have this one going. Man, construction goes fast now. Okay, so what we need now is to set up a crop delivery to the warehouse. But before we do that, I'll actually purchase just a few crops to begin with. And we will then start to establish these factories first, before we do that. So for that we need a couple of buses. The question is, do we take buses off of this here already? I don't think we do. I think we'll start parallel production until this is fully functional and running, and then we take off this. Because we could use the extra money. I mean, for starters, we can just sell all the stuff we produce up there until we switched fully, because it's a bit complicated to do the full switch. So we do need buses, and we do need a couple of workers there. That's going to be 110 and 100, so roughly 200 workers in 3 shifts. So that's going to be a bit of transportation. 60, so we need the 60 passengers, 65. This one can carry 80 and 65. Do we want more of these? $75 kilometers rather. 5 kilometers. We don't have these guys in action yet. They have 62 passengers, 75 kilometers, but they're very expensive. Yeah, I feel the Zill 165 is still the best bang for the buck. So we'll get a couple of these. I think we'll start out with 3, and then it's not enough, I'm aware. This here just works because people can walk from here to the site. That won't be possible here anymore. But for a start, it will be possible. We need to set up the road anyway. The route. The what? You know what I mean. So we're gonna load. We don't need university education there. Don't need students. Don't need passengers. And we don't need tourists either. And we're gonna unload over here. And of course we unload everybody. Don't need to do anything there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna copy this to the rest of the buses here. Boink, boink. And then we're gonna start the first one and give it just a minute of time before we actually do anything. Now let's see, we have loading at 10% at the fabrics at the food warehouse and unloading at the border. So we'll start with that schedule. We'll take you will load here and unload at the border. And we'll get a couple vehicles there, covered hulls. W50, huh? I think the Skoda is still the strongest. The best. 10 tons of crops, yeah, 6 tons of food. Long distance though, probably these guys are better. 0.5 tons of crops. It's 8 kilometers. Yeah, it's really, I don't know. We'll stick with what we know. We'll go with 2 of these. 10% alcohol and food. And we'll unload at the station, and that's pretty much it. We just want to sell everything we have, but keep a little bit of actually buy out a piece of asphalt road here. Keep a little bit of a stockpile here, 10%, like we do here. And that should work out nicely. Okay, construction coming along here pretty fast actually, because all the construction offices have nothing to do. Let's swing over here. Okay, my warriors were not founded in any... Yeah, it's quite accessible here. So, but we do need some more sports facilities, though we can do that next episode. Let's see, we do have... Okay, yeah, that is a problem. You know what, for now I'm just gonna sell this, because I'm too stupid to figure it out. And I'm gonna figure it out eventually. Off screen though, you don't need to see this. Haha. Okay, so we have one more task before we call this an episode. And I just speed through the night. One thing we can do in the night though is buy a couple dumpers down here. Do we want the big ones? Not really. I'll just buy a couple of these. And we'll do our first task here, and that is gonna be unload that here. Gravel, and pretty much up to 80%, or actually we don't need that much. 50%, I mean, how much do we have here? We have gravel, 800 tons, so 400 tons of gravels as a stockpile. I think that's plenty. And then we'll add a new connection to this here. Load when it's over 10%. Of course gravel, but I mean, they only have gravel here. We're at 60%, so that is good. And these guys should actually go ahead and start. They do. We need some fuel here. Great. So now we have our gravel line set up. We also need... What else do we need? This here will have gravel that will distribute to concrete, asphalt. Yeah, we do need workers here. Not quite yet, but eventually. And now these things here are fueling up. But yeah, that should do very nicely. And we do have a bit of a head start, so these two trucks... Actually, let's buy a third dumper. Even with a head start, it's going to be a bit tough. And we finished our road here as well. So now we can actually start construction on this here. But yeah, that is stuff for the next episode, guys. We'll have 3 dumpers filling up this aggregate storage. So we'll have some gravel available once all this comes online. We couldn't sadly start production on the city, but we should be able to do that next episode. Some management and fine-tuning over here. And then we can actually crush this part and free up the space there, as I've been promising episode after episode. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I certainly loved playing it, and you have a wonderful day, and see you around for the next episode.